that being the case, we are all, what's the word I'm looking for? Coagulating towards this danger of the smart city. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick because I want to show a few things. And whenever you guys can see the multiverse of madness, please let me know. Anyway, so it's like this. And I got to get my comic book geek stuff out, right? When I hear, I've known about smart cities for a long time, since 2012, with all the weirdo conspiracy theory rabbit holes that I went down and then experienced. But whenever the smart city stuff was announced here in Warner Robins, this made my spidey sense go off. And I'm sitting here like, now I do not understand how specifically people in public office, and look, I will never run for political office, so I can say whatever I want to say, and I've never really been shady about who I am or what philosophy I'm all about, and I'm all about unalienable rights for all men who are created equal by their creator. I think the Bill of Rights and the Constitution probably needs an update, but it's a pretty good document whenever you're coming from the right place. And I have never understood how anybody in public office could look at a smart city, specifically with this flock camera mass surveillance thing, and not have the same amount of trepidation about it as me. But everybody knows The Dark Knight, right? And there, and let me just say, you ladies, I know Mona has to hear comic book crap all the time. I'm not sure how much you ladies are into comic books, but I find a lot of great philosophy and lessons from superhero stories. I think it's just archetypes that are universal. But there was one movie where Batman loses, and it's The Dark Knight. Like, the Joker actually wins, and it was because of his moral compass being knocked off kilter to compromise. And I don't know, I'm going to play this clip, and you ladies let me know if you remember this scene.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful, unethical, dangerous. You've turned every cell phone in Gotham into a microphone.
And a high-frequency generator receiver.
You took my sonar concept and applied it to every phone in the city. With half the city feeding you sonar, you can image all of Gotham. This is wrong.
I've got to find this man, Lucius.
At what cost?
The database is now key encrypted. It can only be accessed by one person.
This is too much power for one person.
That's why I gave it to you. Only you can use it.
Spying on 30 million people isn't part of my job description.
This is an audio sample. If he talks within range of any phone in the city, you can triangulate his position.
I'll help you this one time. But consider this my resignation. As long as this machine is at Wayne Enterprises, I won't be.
When you're finished, type in your name.
And so, did you ladies see this movie and this scene?
I did.
It's coming back. Like, I'm not that big of a person, but I totally get it. And
this movie was made.
I love Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, it was made like over, I think, 10, 15 years ago now. And it's like Batman loses in that movie because of his compromise, and Morgan Freeman, and I'm like, this is we go to movies like this and we cheer on movies like this, and when it's right in front of us, we can't see it. The whole thing is, okay, we're going to compromise privacy and civil rights to catch the villain, whoever the villain of the week is. And Morgan Freeman's character, Lucius Fox, he's like, this is surveilling unethical. All of these people is just wrong. Unethical. Now, I want to jump real quick to the 2014, The Winter Soldier. This is a Captain America movie. And this is coming from a different comic industry, but let's watch this real quick and see if we haven't been, something out there hasn't been trying to warn us.
This is Project Insight. 3 next-generation helicarriers synced to a network of targeting satellites.
Launch from the Lemurian star.
Once we get them in the air, they never need to come down. continuous suborbital flight courtesy of our new repulsor engines.
Stark?
He had a few suggestions once he got an up-close look at our old turbines. These new long-range precision guns can eliminate 1,000 hostiles a minute. The satellites can read a terrorist's DNA before he steps outside his spider hole. We're going to neutralize a lot of threats before they even happen.
Thought the punishment usually came after the crime.
We can't afford to wait that long.
Who's we?
After New York, I convinced the World Security Council we needed a quantum surge in threat analysis. For once, we're way ahead of the curve.
By holding a gun to everyone on Earth and calling it protection.
You know, I read those SSR files. Greatest Generation? You guys did some nasty stuff.
Yeah. We compromised, sometimes in ways that made us not sleep so well. But we did it so that people could be free. This isn't freedom. This is fear.
SHIELD takes the world as it is, not as we'd like it to be. It's getting damn near past time for you to get with that program, Cap.
Don't hold your breath.
So, and I hope the audio came through on that for you ladies. But you see the thing,
It did.
which is sacrifice freedom for safety. You know, and it's like I don't understand how local officials on a local level, a state level, or a federal level, with this in the collective consciousness, the like just clips like this from a decade or more ago, trying to warn us, hey, you know, mass surveillance under the guise of safety is not a good thing. And it's like Benjamin Franklin said, if you sacrifice essential liberty for security, you get neither.